rock it all. I'm Kevin Smith.
Jason Muse!
We are in Tarrytown, New York, man. Right here at the Tarrytown Music Hall. Gorgeous little fucking town in Westchester. Right down the road, Sleepy Hollow. Right down the road, the other direction, Xavier's School for Gifted Children. We're right in the middle, man. Tarrytown's always getting caught in there like Switzerland. So if the Headless Horseman shows up, we don't have to sweat it, because fucking Cyclops will be like, and that's it. Did you know that we're an X-Men country?
I didn't know that. I knew about Sleepy Hollow, and I knew there was border. I saw the border there, but I didn't know Xavier School was right here.
Yeah, this is
oh my goodness.
And in the movie. I think they actually shot like the house for the movies up here.
Do you think?
Hey everybody, how we doing out there? It's Joe Nubb, and you're listening to Fanboys Inc. IncCast, issue number 30. Sitting across from me, he puts the Dreamweaver in DW. It's DW.
It's Darkwing Duck, you ass.
And to my immediate right, Tao Jones. Sound off.
Hi.
That's a good sound.
Oh, I was
off.
waiting for. I was waiting for something for. I don't know what I was.
Man,
waiting
I was
for.
waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Waiting
I've been
for
waiting
me.
for you my whole life.
So, in the immortal words of DW, what's going on? Got a lot of things going on. We got Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Guardians of the Galaxy, movie news, toy news, comic news,
Trip news?
trip news. Let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah, let's right out of the cannon.
We got it.
Right out of the cannon. Okay.
On our Facebook page.
Yes,
You guys may have seen DW just recently took a trip down to Tarrytown. And
Well, actually, can I back up?
Yeah.
The day before.
you tell the story. What do you got?
Why, thank you. The day before, we went to, or I went down to Comic Depot, obviously our official sponsor for IncCast30 and many more afterwards. Down in Saratoga, Richard Clark, who we've had on before, artist, was doing a signing for his book through Dark Horse.
Oh, cool.
Called House of Golden Bones. House of Golden Bones, written by Corey Taylor, who's the lead for Slipknot and Stone Sour, and put out by Dark Horse.
Nice.
Went down there to go get a couple books. We'll have one as a giveaway soon with a backboard sketch of issue 1 and signature.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
It was great just to talk with them. We're friends with them now. Paul Harding showed up.
Oh, cool.
Finally got to meet writer Matt Smith, who's working on some a new project. I believe it's a digital book through Amazon with Ron Mars.
Oh, nice.
Another friend of ours who was on our podcast. He's a Doctor Who writer.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to sit and chat with those guys, went out to dinner with those guys. John from Excellent Adventures came.
Cool.
But the book, guys, I'm going to do more. This will be my weekly pick, and I'll get more into the weekly pick part of it. I loved it. And I'm not just saying that because Richard is a friend of ours. I'd say right to him like he would tell me if my art sucked.
Right.
I didn't like it. And I would tell him that. But, yeah, it was great. Hung out with them. There's a few people there got books signed and everything.
Nice.
He had some original art there, so it was really fun. I like those kind of things at comic book shops. I think, and I know it's hard, especially, I mean, you can't get your Scott Snyders, your Jeff Johns, or your Greg Capullos to come into a store every day because they're busy. But
Yeah.
I like to see the creators come and meeting with people. I wish we could do more and more of that as a store. Hopefully, some of the artists are more available, and that would be nice to see just to give back to the fans.
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
The next day, I mean, it's been a hectic beginning of the week. So Monday, people had heard that I got tickets and a meet and greet with the Smod Father himself, Kevin Smith, and Jason Muse for their third leg of their world premiere tour, Jay and Silent Bob's Groovy Cartoon Movie.
Snoogans.
Yeah, in Snoogans in Tarrytown.
That should be the name of a song, Tarrytown.
Tarrytown?
Where is? I mean, when you said it was in Tarrytown,
It's 25 miles away from Manhattan and just a hop, skip, and a jump from Westchester.
Ow.
Where the famous Westchester, yeah, that's right. The
That's
Gene
X
Grace.
Mansion is
Charles
located.
Xavier School for Gifted
Yeah.
Youngsters.
Now, there's a little tidbit there that one of the mansions there was actually filmed in a movie.
Oh, really?
So it's really,
That's
from
cool.
Westchester.
Nice.
And I heard that actually on their podcast. Kevin Smith was talking about it when they did Jay and Silent Bob Get Old after the movie premiere.
Oh, that's cool.
The movie was good. Very funny. It was by Steve Stark is the artist. Him and Jay had done it, and it's been in works for 2 years. It's about, I want to say, an hour long or so. Lot of movie reference, a lot of fun superhero movie references. They did a good job with it, you know. Not to give too much away, but like the turtles are in it. Not the way you think, but the turtles are in it.
I mean, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah.
Heroes in
you
a half
know,
shell.
references to X-Men, to Batman, Tim Burton's Batman, to regular Batman. I mean, Bane makes an appearance.
Wait, what's regular Batman?
Well,
Is that
I
like
mean the newer stuff. I mean,
Batlight?
Yeah, the
Batman
Batlight.
light, yeah.
Now
There's
the higher
regular
fiber
Batman. There's
content.
Batman caffeine free.
So that's what I love. You know, it was like little fanboy teasers of certain things through the imagery or through text. Our good friend Brian Feraldo was the voice of the Diddler.
Nice.
Comic head himself.
I wish he was in a little longer, but he nailed it. It was great. I mean, the minute he came on, I was like, I know that guy. Yeah, I'm like, this is cool.
I threw up outside of his vehicle before.
What? What are you talking about? And then afterwards, there was a small a break. There was a couple. There was a couple shorts before the movie with Kevin and Jay, a little animated short. And then afterwards there was a break, and then they did their Jay and Silent Bob Get Jobs podcast. I was right there, right up on the stage. You can see photos on our Facebook page at facebook.com/fanboysinc. That was about an hour and a half long. They did a Q&A. Really cool. I mean, you hear him on the podcast, you're like, oh, yeah, it's a celebrity. It's just Kevin Smith. But he's really like that. Very approachable. We had a good time with that. There'll be a video of it also on our This Week's in the Studio. Did a little couple video clips of them introducing themselves in the beginning. And then Jay has a game called Let Us Fuck.
Yeah.
And I got one, and it was based on the area. They always name it. And this one is.
What do you mean, like the crotch or something?
Well, no, well, like no, not that area.
It's a geographical area.
Geographical. Well, that is geographical. When you punch in Herb's crotch on Google Places,
Yeah, I want to get a street view of that.
yeah,
Walk
right.
1 yard ahead. You have reached your destination.
Get on your knees. You're there.
Rerouting.
They named it because Terrytown is next to Sleepy Hollow, which is another iconic place.
Yeah.
So they were naming names with the Headless Horseman, and then the one that I got on video that you can see on our clip tomorrow is has to do with the X-Men, and that's all I'm going to say.
Gifted sphincters. Take it away, Jason Mewes.
Let us fuck.
That was amazing. Why did they put that in the last X-Men movie? Not only did he fucking beat you with sonic power, it made him walk again. Give it up for my man. That was excellent.
Then afterwards, I got to do a meet and greet with Kevin and Jason. I was really happy that there were. I felt bad, but at the same time, really happy there was only 8 of us for the VIP waiting in line to chat with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad about that. At all.
So I was next to last, pretty much. I say over 30 minutes I got to chat with them. Talked with them about the movie. Talked with them about now that I can say it, me being on filming for Comic Book Men last season.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin was kind of upset that I got put on the cutting room floor. If anybody hasn't heard, I did filming for an episode of Comic Book Men in season 2, where I donated 600 comics for kids in need. So I was with Walt and Brian. He was a little upset that he's like, really? They cut you? I'm like, well, I choked. And I understand. If it wasn't funny, they're not going to use it.
You
He's
should have
like,
told Ming was a dick.
Ming wasn't there. And he's not a dick.
You're such a dick to me.
You know, and he's like, wow, that's really cool that you did that. And he was really enthusiastic, asked about what the books were and stuff like
Right.
that. And talked with Jay, and then you can see photo ops I got figured just get one photo, you know. Okay, it's standard. Okay, and usually I'm figuring, all right, for a meet and greet, you got 10, 15 minutes. Hey, do you like the show, man? What's going on? Okay, click. Okay, next. Like I said, I was there for 30 minutes, and we take one photo, and then Kev's like, no. Jay, come over here and point to his shirt. Fanboys Inc. Yeah, point to his shirt. All right, now make these faces at him, and what are you going to do? And we just had a really good time, and I couldn't leave without giving him a hug. He wanted the hug. He's like, I put my hand out to shake. He's like, no, man, come here. He's like,
real deal, baby.
He's like, you're one of us. Come on, give me a hug. So we got a hug, and that was cool.
That's endearing.
Yeah, it was really cool
Yeah.
to actually meet with them backstage. It was fun. It was definitely worth the trip. There will be more to be told. I can't really say much more today, but there will be more coming from us and my company soon. So that's all I can really say.
The story is not over.
So the story's not over, so stay tuned for some more details as I'm allowed to give them.
Good.
Oh, you were going to say something. I saw it on the tip of your tongue there. You were going to say something.
Tip of my, yeah.
I've seen lots of things on the tip of Joe's tongue. Words have never been one of them.
So's his boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. they're usually liquefied or gummy, something like that.
Usually it's
Viscous.
it's a POV version.
Clumpy.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Cottage cheesy.
Why are you talking about my mom like that?
So, anyhler.
So yeah, good week.
Good.
Let's
And now it's Wednesday. It's comic book day.
It's comic book day.
What'd you pick up for comic books? today?
What did I pick up today?
I was
What did you
talking to
pick up
Tal.
today? Oh, he
I'm
didn't
just
pick up anything.
I'm gonna say let's start with me.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Cricket.
It's an off week for Age of Ultron, so
Well, I will have to say, Oz, when you listen to this, you'll be very happy. You'll be very, very happy because I did pick up today the Saga trade. Finally, after Volume 1, after months of Oz yelling at me saying, hey, you better pick this up. It's a great read. Then we talked a little bit about that on our Infinite Crossover podcast about issue 12 of the single issues having problems with the imagery. And not either going through Comixology, Image, Apple, and all that stuff. And you can hear more about what happened with that over on Infinite Crossover, issue 2. On fanboysinc.com. But our picks for today, my picks for today was a heavy week for me. Expensive week for me. Obviously, you got to have Guardians of the Galaxy #2.
Got that one too.
I don't have it.
I'm going back with Batman again. I did give up on it a little bit after Death of the Family.
Yeah.
I did pick up 18. I'm picking up 19.
So that's Dark Knight,
The
correct?
Dark Knight. Yeah, Batman the Dark Knight from the New 52. I'm picking
Cool.
that back up. So all you Batman fans can rejoice that, yes, I am picking this back up. New Avengers.
New Avengers #5 came out
Yes.
today, continuing that Illuminati storyline.
Yes, I'm liking this. Not as much as the other Avengers title,
Well, what I
which
love
is called The Avengers. Don't forget to introduce us.
Thank you. It's a very real possibility. Thank God we're not
Podcast
live.
tip number 25. Always introduce your co-hosts.
Remember that. Remember. Introduce the podcast. All right. Tau, DW. I got it. Tau, you're not talking. What's the matter with you? All right, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah, why not?
1 2 1 2.
I'm
Test
as ready
1
as I'll ever
2.
be.
I'm peeking like a bitch.